Namaskar. In the headlines today, International Nurses Day celebrated by Nurses Training Institute of Rourkela Steel Plant. Innovative jobs of refractories engineering services help improving performance of different departments. And impressive performance by students of Ispat English Medium School Sector 20 of Rourkela Steel Plant in board examinations. Now the news in detail. A grand function was organized by the Nurses Training Institute of Ispat General Hospital, Rourkela Steel Plant RSP at Civic Centre on 12th May to mark International Nurses Day. Mr. Ashwini Kumar, CEO RSP, graced the occasion as the chief guest. Dr. S.S. Pati, Director MNHS, Dr. Mrs. Sanghamitra Satpathy, Joint Director MNHS, and in charge NTI also shared the dais. Among the honourable guests present on the occasion were Mrs. Meenakshi Pradhan and Mrs. Rekha Agarwal, the Vice Presidents of Deepika Mahila Sangati. Several senior officers and doctors of RSP also attended the programme. The program commenced with the lighting of ceremonial lamp. It is worth mentioning here that the birth anniversary of Florence Nightingale, known as the founder of modern nursing, is celebrated worldwide as International Nurses Day. Paying tributes to Florence Nightingale, Mr. Ashwini Kumar highlighted the importance of joy and happiness in leading a healthy life. The pleasant attitude of the doctors and the loving care of the nurses have the potential to make the patient happy, said Mr. Kumar, and urged the nursing fraternity to serve the people with utmost care and sincerity. Dr. S.S. Pati, Director M&HS, also spoke on the occasion. Dr. Mrs. Sanghamitra Satpathy, Joint Director MNHS and in charge NTI, welcomed the gathering, while Mrs. Bharati Kar, Principal NTI, presented the annual report of the institute. Dr. Lucy Tirki proposed a formal vote of thanks. The dignitaries also distributed the awards to the students for academic achievements as well as extracurricular activities. Mrs. Deepika Brahma was presented with the prestigious Mrs. Miriam Varghese Memorial Trophy in the memory of the first principal of NTI for all-round excellence. Ms. Arpita Nayak, student NTI, received the championship trophy of the year. NTI student Mr. Simanchal Sahu, 2017 state topper in GNM course of ON and MW examination board, was also felicitated on the occasion. The program was followed by a colourful cultural program comprising Odissi, Rajasthani, tribal, Punjabi and fusion dance performances, songs, etc. It is worth mentioning here that the Nurses Training Institute was set up by RSP at the Ispat General Hospital in 1963. Since then, it has produced more than 1,600 trained nurses who are today working in hospitals spread throughout the world successfully, thereby bringing glory to their alma mater. Earlier in the afternoon, the Trained Nurses Association of India, Rourkela branch, celebrated the International Nurses Day at the Conference Hall of Ispat General Hospital. Dr. S.S. Pati graced the occasion as chief guest. Mrs. Lakshmi Suna and Mrs. Premshila Guchayat, the matrons, Nursing Administration, and Mrs. Anita Ray, General Secretary, TNAI, were also present on the occasion. A cultural event was also organized on the occasion. Ms. Gulab Kispota, nursing sister, anchored the program. The Refractory Engineering Services Department is responsible for the maintenance of all the furnaces and kilns situated across the plant. The major innovative jobs carried out during the last fiscal in Calcining Plant 2, Lime Kiln, Blast Furnace number 5, Stove 5 and RHOB refractory lining have resulted in huge gains for the plant. In Calcining Plant 2, insulation castable of service temperature 13,000 C were applied in the connecting channel for arresting red spots. The brick retainer plates were provided in the shaft and bricks were cut in L shape to cover retainer plate for more lining stability and longevity. Similarly, in Blast Furnace 5, damaged baffle wall of ceramic burner was reconstructed with a combination of brick wall and stainless steel plate casted with refractory castable. In RHOB refractory lining, the location of brick retainer plate at the beginning of upper vessel has been shifted to 300 mm upwards based on wear profile of the brick lining in order to avoid frequent change of upper vessel lining. All these have helped considerably in enhancing the production and productivity of the departments and the techno-economic parameters. The students of Ispat English Medium School Sector 20 have once again recorded a brilliant performance in the ICSE and ISC board examinations. In the ICSE Class 10 board examination, the school has registered 100% pass rate. Out of the 108 students who appeared in the exam, 50% students, that is 54, have scored 90% or above marks. This is the best result of the school since inception. Out of them, 17 have got 95% or more marks. Sabitri Mahapatra, daughter of Mr. G.N. Mahapatra of Cold Rolling Mills, and Mrs. Pushpanjali Mahapatra has topped the school with 98.33% marks. Out of the 120 students who had appeared in the ISC Class 12 Science examination, 118 have passed. 15 students have clocked 90% or more percentage, and out of them 5 have got 95% or above marks. Nikhil Behra, son of Mr. Tirtha Basi Behra of Ore Bedding and Blending Plant, and Mrs. Gomti Behra has stood first in the school by bagging 98% marks. That's all in this edition of Rourkela News. Namaskar.